Yeah, you already know what it is. Pure money, baby. I keep a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. I said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Come and hang with the gang. Get some free game added to your mainframe. Gotta keep your mind sharp, we gotta maintain. And it's even better when the squad on the same thing. Steady swishing on the competition. We ain't tripping about the opposition. We on a mission and we got a vision. People in need, we believe we got it like I give a couple in the bag, homie, I ain't gotta brag. Even when the hater try to doubt me, I just got another contract. Watch the dollars follow back. Let me tell you one thing about me. Said I like my money pure. I like my money pure. Okay, I like my money pure. Said I like my money pure. Oh no, I like my money pure. The bag is secure. Yeah, I like my money pure. I like my money pure. I like my money. Been slept on, money never stepped on. We increasing positivity until the stress gone. Satan tried to hold the squad
What's
back.
happening, guys? What's happening? We got some good, fun stuff to talk about tonight. Automating your business. It really doesn't matter what business you have, but we're going to be talking about automating that business utilizing a tool called SB Money Flow. And I can guarantee you this. You'll be able to save yourself quite a bit of money by eliminating quite a few other tools. So if you're using anything to distribute emails, you'll be able to delete that service. If you are using something to automate your social media, whether it's posting or responding to DMs or comments, you'll be able to delete that service. If you're looking for a website builder or a funnel builder, you'll be able to delete that service. A SMS service to respond to your clients, you're going to be able to delete that. What else? If you need some AI to support you in your business, whether it's creating ads, creating a copy and material for your social media accounts, creating a copy for your website, the emails that you may need, your SMS campaign, well, our Pure Money AI can do that, so you can delete anything else that you've had there. And most importantly, some software to help you find government contracts a whole lot faster and a whole lot easier, and then put it on a CRM so you can manage your contacts and your opportunities. Well, all of that can be done with SB Money Flow, and I'm going to be giving you a little view of it here today. But the most important part is to remember that this tool will be something, the only thing that you're going to need to run and operate a multi-million-dollar business, as I'm doing it myself here today. So don't get overwhelmed. Just understand whatever the major problem is that you have in your business, focus on that, solve it with SB Money Flow, and then you'll be able to move on to better things, and you won't need to get another software. You'll already have access to the whole thing. And last but not least, even with SB Money Flow, you could actually do government contracts with it as well. So that's pretty dope too. So make sure you're hitting that like button, that subscribe button, share this out with 3 other entrepreneurs, business owners that you know need to learn how to automate their business so they can get excited about using the tool and changing their future as well. Before we get started here, make sure that you are putting in the comments where you are tuning in from. It's always an opportunity to network, as well as make sure you say, I am a millionaire in those comments. Remember, it all starts with you. You got to believe that you could do this. Even when it comes to this technology that I'm going to be talking about here tonight, you have to believe that you can adapt to technology and that you can learn new things. And I'm telling you, it's really not as hard as you would imagine that it could possibly be. But if you just give it a little bit of time, I'm trying to tell you that you'll literally be able to change the way that you generate revenue for yourself. We talk about making money in our sleep. Well, you can definitely make money in your sleep if you have a system that can automate processes and procedures. So without further ado, let me see who we got in the building before we get started here. Timothy, what's going on out there in Houston, Texas? What's happening with you? Z, what's going on? A millionaire in the building. Dexter, what's happening with you? Hey, man, they said that they gave you access back to the GovCon marketplace. So try the reset my password feature and see if that works for you. We got Vaughn in the building. What's happening with you? SDVOSB. Make sure y'all take advantage of that. Simone, what's going on? Appreciate you being here in the building. But let's dive into this thing here. Let me change my screen. All right. So first and foremost, make sure that you guys are going to $2cents.com or travisknows.com and clicking on community and join our community completely for free. It doesn't cost a dime, but you can be a part of some amazing individuals. This will be what your home screen is looking like. And don't forget, most importantly, everything that I'm showing you, you could actually build for yourself. So you want a private community? Well, guess what? With SB Money Flow, you can go ahead and create your private community just like this. And then you'll be able to control where courses and things are laid out at. So once you get inside of our community, we highly tell you to go ahead and engage, but your clients will literally, once you sell your course, be able to come up here, click in the right-hand corner, go to courses, and they can see everything that you've had available for them to purchase that they've bought, and they can access these courses right here. All right, so let's just keep in mind here. Now let's dive into the goods here. When you get started with SB Money Flow, I told you the goal is to automate this process, right? So the first thing that most of you guys are here for is for government contracting. So we want to come down here to the GovCon marketplace. We want to get ourselves logged in there. While that logs in, we want to go ahead and come back to Pure Money AI. When you get to Pure Money AI, this is all of the AI that we've built out to help build your business. But I told you most of the time you're going to be here first for government contract, and then you can realize all of the other things you could do in your business with building your websites out, creating forms, surveys, the whole nine. You can do that right here. But once you get to that level, again, we have the AI to help you create the sales copy, the ad copy, the headlines, the whole nine, emails, blogs, social media, you name it. But we want to come down here to Photo Library. And again, most of you guys are just getting started out. So the next thing that you want to do here is you want to come to how to get started with GovCon. And this is going to give you the directions of what you need to fill out for your state and local government, as well as the federal government too. So if you haven't gotten that done, you would come right here, fill that information out. Now, once you come here and you do your research and you understand, what agency has your money, okay, and you could look at some federal opportunities as well as you could look at different businesses that you could potentially partner with here. Now, we've built inside of our system, if I come over here, make sure I still have that up. So if I come over here to the FU, again, a lot of you guys have trouble following up with individuals, but we've built the automation flow in here for you that all you have to do is pull up this site right here, which will be yourdomain.com/FU. Once you get started in SB Money Flow, this will pull up. All you do is fill out the contact. So if you're out there, you're networking, talking to individuals, or, you see a contract and you need to put the contract officer's information into your CRM tool, well, you could just come right here, put their information in, submit it, and this is going to go straight to your system. So now you can start the process of automation. Like, what happens when a person gets put into your system? Do you want to email them automatically? Do you want to send them a text message? How do you want them to move around? Are they a new lead? Are they a warm lead? Like, what happens after you would contact somebody face to face? Again, you could program all of this out 15 days later after, you put somebody in this system one time. Now it starts the follow up process. So it's so many things that you could do here. I mean, literally the sky is the limit of how you would want this to be automated afterwards. We got you a starter point that once people come here, it will just go to your CRM, but you're in full control to say what happens after they do that, or even if you want to make some changes. So that's the FU network. And we say FU because one is pretty catchy. I always tell people, how many times have you said FU today? And that's the follow up. This is the reason why people don't generate a lot of revenue. You don't follow up with people. So again, we're automating that process. The other one we got is contracts. So as you are looking for those contract opportunities, again, you would put yourdomain.com/new money. And when you find those contracts right here under the federal or state opportunities that we can quickly find and see, you can come right here, punch the information in here. And once again, all of this stuff is going to come right here to your opportunity section. And you'll be able to drag and drop these opportunities that you see, whether it's in a review stage, it's in progress, submitted, won't respond, won, lost, etc. This is how you become a master contractor and honestly just a multi-million-dollar profit in business, is because you now have the data to see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. And usually when you do things incorrectly in the laws section or the won't respond, you don't repeat the same steps over and over again. But if you don't have a process in place that you can see all of this, chances are that you're going to keep making the same mistakes because you can't see what you're doing right or wrong. So that's the importance behind the CRM side of this stuff. So that's going to help you get your contacts in and new contract opportunities into your CRM. Once again, you could automate to say, okay, well, if I had a contract go into the review stage, maybe you got different people on your team or whatnot, or maybe you need to create tasks for yourself. You can automate and say, when this opportunity comes to the review, I need this task to be automatically created in 15 days. I need this email to go out to this person, blah, 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 blah. So as you actually grow your company, honestly, I personally don't get involved until we get in progress. In progress means something that, I'm committing to, and then we're going to move forward. And then I don't really get involved again until the end before we go to submit it. So the alerts don't come to me. They go to other people on my team first. And this is how you start saving yourself time and you start managing your company. But we didn't stop there, guys. You're going to, we put that in place, but we understand that you need websites and you need funnels and things of that nature, like right now. So we've already built websites out for you. So when people start to come in, like we already have a leads pipeline. If you just link up to our website and automation that we've built out, again, the minute people give you their contact information on the website, we'll be able to automate that and put them into your main lead section already. So that's some of the beauty that we already have built out for you in SB Money Flow. So let's keep going. Again, we did touch over the AI and the GovCon marketplace for when you guys get rolling with SB Money Flow. The other thing that you guys are going to have access to here is your reputation. And this is great for adding reviews to your website, but most importantly, managing your reviews on, like Google My Business and your Facebook page and things of that nature. Not only will you be able to manage your reviews right here, but you will also be able to send the review link easily to your customers so you can remind them to go click the reviews. And as you guys can see, Here's some reviews that we've gotten already. This goes out on Google My Business. I can also attach these reviews to my website in a review section so people can actually get live feedback from individuals. But like I said, you can always send that review request very easily to your clients right here. And we've got that process automated out for you as well. So you're not going to have to worry about, when do I send my client a review? When I get the automations, I'll show you guys everything that we've already built to automate out for you. Now, courses. I'm a big believer in courses. I think that everybody has knowledge and information that they should be sharing. But here's the other kicker too. The government purchased courses as well. So with SB Money Flow, you don't need another software. You can actually develop all of your courses right here. Not only can you develop your courses right here, but you can read the analytics and see like how many people are watching so much of the video. You can track their progress. It also helps you out as a business owner for people when they try to do chargebacks and say that they didn't receive things. Well, we can actually see exactly what's going on, how much they watch, how many times they logged in. And another beauty about this too is you can automate things to say, hey, after they watch 2 minutes of this video, send an email or pop open a quiz or send a text message after 2 minutes of the video. So just imagine if you did like a free course, right? And 2 minutes into the video, you sent a text message or something like, hey, how do you like that right there? Would you like to now purchase blah, blah, blah? Well, I'm telling you, these are the tricks that you'll be able to utilize when it comes to marketing your business here. The other thing that you're going to be able to do is create certificates, and this is where you got to understand that your own IP deserves a certificate. I mean, Amazon and Google and Apple and all of them, they create their own certificates. So there's no difference. If you're educating people on the way that you understand things, you can create certificates that after they finish your course, well, they get rewarded for that. And people love certificates. And once again, to create the communities, just like I showed you to be a part of, you would come right here and build out your community. Again, that could be automated when people click on buttons, they join in on the community. Automations. This is where we're going to go to next here. So these are all of the things that we're already going to have built out for you guys. So you're not worrying about, how do I get started getting stuff to just work while I'm asleep? Well, again, our new leads pipeline. If you pay attention to the numbers right here, it'll match up with everything else. So, this automation matches up with the emails and the text message and the website. So you look for A1011 and it'll all just start to flow with each other. But again, we got right here, follow-up reminders. Okay, it's already programmed out when you get a new custom date trigger. Okay, it'll follow up. It'll add a task inside of the system to let you know that you wanted to follow up with blah, blah, blah. It'll put a notification and it'll send you a text message notification to let you know, hey, you got to follow up with this person. All right. That's for new leads. We have a nurture campaign. So when people, opt into your things, but they don't purchase, well, the way to generate more money is to have automated emails and text messages go out to the clients to remind them why they should come back to your program, or give them advice or tips that make them want to come and join exactly what you got going on. You don't just leave them because they didn't purchase when you wanted them to buy. Instead, you create a nurture campaign. Well, we have a 52-week email nurture campaign. And what I advise you to do is go to our Pure Money AI and just simply create the nurture campaign for your niche, and then come back here and change the wording to fit whatever it is that you do. But you don't have to build the bones. We already got the bones of all of this. Just change it to fit your company. Same thing with emails. You would do the exact same thing. Go to Pure Money AI, get your emails filled out. And here's the beauty about this stuff, guys. When you start to fill this out, like, don't change the name here, right? So we got this programmed in that no matter, whoever gets the system SB Money Flow, when you fill out the onboarding form information, this is actually going to lock in your name and your business name. And the way that we program this out with these custom fields right here is just whatever's in the custom field will display here. So when you onboard and put all of your email information here, it's just going to populate. So you don't have to worry about changing that stuff. You just need to change the body of the email to make it make sense for your business if needs be. And when you get better understanding custom values, you'll see how magical it is to put custom values in things, especially for duplication purposes. All right. So that email automation is already going to be done for you right there when you get started. The other thing for lost contacts or promotional sales, we'll have that built out for you in the whole email. For old emails that you haven't talked to in a long time, we got a database reactivation. Anytime somebody purchases from your website, so all you got to do is come here to these automations. So what happens when somebody checks out? Again, we got it programmed for any page to check out. Okay, so regardless if you build a new sales page or something, any page that checks out, we set it up to go flow through this system to tag the user that they've been sold. It removes them from all of the other workflows so they're not getting nurture campaigns and opt-ins and all of that. It sends a text message to you to let you know that you got it sold. It adds them to the CRM pipeline as a new customer. It emails them the receipt of what they purchased, and it texts them the receipt of what they purchased. So the beauty about this is, again, when people buy things, it delivers and we can track it so people can't say, well, I want to file fraudulent charges, which, again, you're going to be facing this as an online entrepreneur business owner. People just be lying. So instead, we can track all of this so, you don't get hit with them taking your money out of the account. Well, you'll get your money back. They still going to take the money out of the account. But abandoned carts, again, just like Amazon or something, if you leave a cart, they remind you to come back. Well, we got to automate that process. If somebody leaves your cart, we need to bring them back to your website to sell to them. All right. And there's nothing wrong with this stuff. This is just part of sales. We got our website to schedule a call, which again, we'll touch in calendars in a second, which is another big thing that everybody, you should have right now for no shows when people schedule calls or maybe they cancel calls. We got to automate that process. What happens when people cancel a call? Does it need to send you an email? Does it need to remove times on your schedule? Like, again, this is everything that we can automate out. Review requests, I told you guys, we'll automate the process of reviews. We already got that built out for you. With your CRM tool, you'll get a phone number, okay, that you're paying for. Well, stop giving people your cell phone number and things of that nature. Instead, you're going to give them the number to your CRM. And we can control what happens when you get a missed call. We automatically text them back. But what I advise people to do is always give this number out, because the minute somebody calls, we can start collecting data. So even if you're not picking up the phone, give the number out, let it start the process of a missed call text back. If it's a wrong number or they put on do not disturb, well, we can automate that process as well. And if they needed to disable their do not disturb, we could go ahead and automate that. But the moral is you can do whatever you want, right? That phone number, I mean, you could set up an IVR, like a call system where it makes you sound real big as a company where somebody could call in and you say, press 1, 2, 3, 4. You could automate all of that out and give it options of, how people access you. So now you can make it look like you got departments in your company, and really all of the numbers is coming back to you, but you can automate what happens on different things as people call. So that's pretty dope and cool. All of your text messaging marketing, your holiday messages, we've already done. If people want refunds, we've automated that process for you. If they want to refer you to family or friends, we've automated that. Your unsubscribe list, we've automated that as well. So you'll get access to all of that. But one thing that I always like to show you guys is if I click right here, this is like an automation process. Anything can be automated as long as it has a trigger. So here are all of the different triggers that you can automate things out in your business to better your performance. So birthday reminders to people. Remember, I told you the follow up is a big thing. So to remind people about their birthday, they get excited about this. They start to see you as a different person. So we program those things in here. If you change something on a contact, you can automate that if a contact was created. Again, if they put it on Do Not Disturb, if you put a tag on a contact, we can automate what happens next. If you want to put a date reminder, if you changed a note on a person or one of your contacts, we can automate that. Any task that get added. So say somebody else on your team is working with a customer and they add a task, all of a sudden you can automate what happens there. Any reminders that you want to set up when a task is completed. And the engagement score is just something that keeps you updated about who's really engaged the most. Webhooks. This is one of my favorite ones. Webhooks is third-party programs. So let's say like I'm going live right now. After I go live, it creates a link. So I can automate and say, hey, when this link happens right here, I want you to do this next. I want you to wake up system, because I was able to grab the webhook from YouTube that wakes this webhook up, and now I can automate whatever I want to have happen after that. If you're in the real estate or something of that nature, usually they got like an API key or their own webhook. Once again, when that software starts talking, we can utilize this webhook to communicate and transfer data. That's what the webhook is. The call status, again, triggers when people call in to your system. If people email you, if a customer replied on your bubble. So, this bubble right here, you can put at the bottom of your websites. And when people reply, you can automate the response that happens there. And I'm going to show you guys a trick that I've done here with AI and responding to our customers. We actually have it turned on SB Money Flow right now, so you can actually see it live in action. But I'm going to show you how we can build this out to automate your business, guys. Again, surveys and forms are submitted. A Facebook lead, a TikTok lead, video tracking, like I told you before. Like if somebody watched 2 minutes of your training, you could automate what happens after that. LinkedIn form, funnel or website was viewed. Any appointments was created on your calendar, you could automate that as a trigger. Your opportunities, that's your CRM. When I told you could slide those cards over. So if an opportunity changed or slid over, like what do you want to have happen as things slide over? Your affiliate program, you could go ahead and set that up. Any of your courses, all right? So when people get granted access to a course, well, do you want to send emails, blah, blah, blah? If they just started taking your course, what do you want to send? Do you want to remove them from your course after 30 days, etc.? We're going to automate all of that out. You're not going to be going one by one, deleting people out of courses and stuff like that. That's crazy to me. And we're not going to keep track of who paid and things of that nature. When they don't pay, it automates out to delete them out of the course. If you're doing invoices, right? So if you're out there talking and maybe you need to do a contract with somebody first and then send them the invoice, Well, again, we're going to send them the contracts and the invoice all inside of SB Money Flow. And we're going to automate that entire process out. When they sign the contract, they get the invoice, blah, blah, blah. You are in control. And when they sign it, it's a digital signature. So it all comes back into your system and you're able to get it right there. If you have a Shopify store, you could go ahead and do that there. That IVR trigger is that phone system that I told you would, 1 through 4, press that and blah, blah, blah. This is new. Anytime somebody comments on your Facebook post or your Instagram post, so you could say like comment money in the comment section as you make a post. As soon as they make a comment, you can automate what happens after they make that comment. So you'll see, again, a lot of influencers and stuff on the internet, they're saying put a comment below, and this is why. They're not really responding to you guys. It's all being automated. Again, your communities, we will automate that entire community process and your certificates. Those are all of the different triggers that you can set up. Now, once you set your trigger up, this will be your flow. And I'm telling you, one of your major flows will be wait. Okay. So the wait is like, hey, wait a day, wait a couple hours before you do the next action. That's going to be one of your favorite ones. And the other one is going to be a if else. If this happens, then I want this to happen next. If this didn't happen, I want this to happen next. That will be your favorite trigger. Well, not trigger, action. Okay, because the trigger's up here. This will be your favorite action to say what you want your automation and things to do depending on where people go. And you could DM people Instagrams. I mean, the sky is really the limit of what you want to automate out when you want this stuff done. All right. So that touched over on there. Now, the next thing that we're going to get into is our social media. Now, social media, again, we can automate the posting of it just like how I showed you. We could automate all of the comments and the DMs. Well, we can also automate posting and scheduling out our social media inside of SB Money Flow. So let me actually come over here to my live one so you can see. So as you can see, I've attached all of my accounts: Facebook, Instagram, my Facebook groups, my Google, my business, LinkedIn, X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. Well, the beauty about this is, I don't have to post to every individual one in my phone. I could actually just come over here to new posts. And we do have some templates right here as well. And if you're good with RSS feeds, you could do that. Or you could, go to Canva and create your own design and then come back over here and select the accounts that you want to post to. Now, Instagram is just a little funky as far as if you want to, let's see if it'll reconnect easily. Instagram's just a little funky as far as if you want to post reels, then you're going to need to make sure that that's separate, because no other social platforms have the same ratio aspect as Instagram. But you could create your reels right here as well as your stories and posts. Now, if you're just doing square posts for everything, you could come right here and connect all of them and then, easily create whatever you want. And if you wanted to customize it for each one, just click customize each channel. And I'll show you guys something basic, right? You can upload, you put that image or whatever right here, upload, and as you guys can see, that's what's being posted. And then I can say, have a great day. And right, this will be what is in the copy section of your post. So you could take a look here and see what it would look like on each platform. So Instagram, this is what it's going to look like. LinkedIn, this is what it's going to look like. X, this is what it's going to look like. TikTok, see, we got to fix that. Well, it says TikTok needs a video, not a picture. So as you guys can see, it won't even post because I don't have a video. I need a picture. So it would never, ever post that TikTok one right there. But I could go ahead and now schedule this out to post. Maybe I want to do it at a later time or things of that nature or whatnot. But if I wanted to publicly post it right now, I could go ahead and post that right now. So the sky's the limit. You automate that whole process out and you stop spending so much time posting things. Again, we do have templates right here for your niche industry. Maybe if you don't know what to post yet, we got some design ideas right there for you. But the easiest thing is to go into Canva, make those posts, and then go ahead and schedule them and plan them out right here. When it comes to your emails, again, we already got a lot of these templates built out for you. So you don't have to worry about, what is the structure or flow of the email? You come here to emails and templates, and all of the responding emails for feedback and checkout pages and holiday emails, we've done those for you. So you just need to come back here and change up your wording. For affiliate marketing, if you wanted to create an affiliate marketing campaign for your customers, you could go ahead and create that right here as well. So now you could revenue share with your community. Like if they sell something of yours, whether it's a product or service, you could give them a certain dollar amount, or you could give them a certain percentage amount of everything that they sell. And you got control of what's available for affiliate sales and what's not. All right. The next thing that I want to talk about here before we keep going is the calendars. So we've already set up a bunch of calendars for you as well. So these are already programmed for automation. But we know you need like a 15-minute calendar. If you got a team, we set up team calendars that go on round robin. Now, if you guys understand this whole round robin concept, you could actually create a help desk right here. So if you had like 6 people on your team and you set up all of their accounts, you could set this up as a help desk that every time somebody calls in the system, you could distribute the calls to go out equally to everybody that you got or to whoever's available at the time. So, you got the power of doing that. The other beauty about these calendars is you could actually do it to rent out equipment, or maybe you're renting out rooms for the real estate side of the house, or you have a menu that you guys are trying to do for your restaurant. All of this stuff can be set up right here inside of your calendar section. And if you just need a regular calendar, well, you can actually charge individuals too. So if you have a consultation calendar that people need to pay you for, maybe, $99 for 30 minutes or something of that nature, you can set all of that up right here for people to pay you right here at that calendar. But let's take a quick look. When you take a look at one of these calendars, remember, just pay attention to how we have this stuff coded already. Because when you put a username, so this will be the third user, it'll automatically put their name right here. So by you filling out your information, you'll be user 1. So it'll automatically put your name right here. And again, you could take a look and change things up. Here's the optimize for availability or equal distribution. And you would just come click here and put whoever's on your team right there so they can get alerted when those calendar invites get set. You could come here and control your availability Sunday through Saturday, whatever time you want. You can set up the meeting intervals, how many times you want to allow these meetings to be booked per day, how far out they can book it. All of that stuff is done right here. Here's the forms and payments. So if you wanted to accept payments, you would put that in right here. If you wanted any form to be filled out during the booking session, then you would attach the form right here. Your notifications, you go ahead and check who you want notifications to go out to. If you wanted to sync to your Google Calendar, you put that in right there. And you don't really need to worry about this whole customization section for right now. That's for a little bit more, tech stuff. But again, we have all of these calendars built out for you, so you don't really have to think too hard about how do I do it. But you can come here and create as many calendars as you want. So the sky's the limit. All of this stuff that I'm showing you that we have built out, you can go build your own stuff. You don't have to utilize our stuff. This is SB Money Flow, sbmoneyflow.com. We do have a special for you guys too. If you actually go to sbmoneyflow.com and you go to get started and you get the Elevate plan. Once again, the Elevate plan for the month of July only. So again, it's for the 4th of July, America's birthday, where we teach you about how to work with America. So we're going to give you a special for the month of July. When you get the Elevate plan, you're going to get access to GovCon Cheat Codes University included. Plus, you're going to get full access to the Pure Money AI system included. So that's with the Elevate plan purchase of SB Money Flow. And I'll put that in the chat, sbmoneyflow.com. You can get yourself registered today. But let's dive back over here. All right. So the calendars, you go ahead and get that out of the way. Where else was we at? Payments. This is where you could do all of your contracts. You could do invoices right here. You could set up templates for your invoices and contracts too, so you don't have to keep recreating them over and over again. These could also be set up to, like, somebody fills out the form, you can auto-populate their information into contracts or invoices so you don't have to ask them over and over again. All of your subscriptions and orders will be right here. If you want to create a store, you can actually create your store right here under products and collections. All right. So all of that will be right there. And payment links. If you have a product or service that you're selling and you just want to send a link to somebody, well, you could go ahead and put the link here. And coupon codes, you can put your coupon code right there as well. Do workers' calendars have to sync with the Gmail calendar if there's no need to sync? No, you don't have to sync them with anything. You could just have it go into your system. But no, you don't have to have it synced. You could just uncheck the box to communicate with Gmail. All right, so that's the payment section. Opportunities, again, that's going to be your CRM. To see everything that's going on. You can create any new opportunity that you want here or delete things that we've created, but you're going to get these that already been built out. The main lead, the leads, the cancellations, referrals, refunds, the FU network, and the GovCon CRM. These are going to be built out for you, but once again, you could customize them, change them. You can create more if you want to. And just to show you guys what I mean by creating more. So if I come here to mine, what you'll actually see here is that I even created a ticketing system right here. Refresh. So you can see the power of, what this thing can do. And it's essentially, when people come in here, I got a project and task list. So, I can create tasks for my team, put them on here, and I've automated, what happens when things get moved along, who gets emails and things of that nature, as well as, like I said, the support requests. We can see support requests right here, and this says what happens once tickets get created. They go work in progress. We're waiting for a client to respond, and what happens when it's a closed ticket. So I automated all of this stuff. This is the power of what you'll be able to do. So understand you can do more. We just gave you a jump start, but you could absolutely do way, way more with these features here. Now, when it comes to your websites and funnels, we're going to have these calendar websites already built out for you. Checkout pages already built out for you. Lead funnels already built out for you. And we're adding something new in. When you guys do get the Elevate plan, I'm actually just making this announcement. Even the people don't know. But eventually you're going to get an offer for very, very low price for those of you that already have the Elevate plan. I'm talking like $5 to $10 or something like that when I mean low. But we have these cards here that, one of you guys asked for digital business cards to network with. And I went ahead and learned how to do this stuff. So I'm going to be programming into people's system with the Elevate plan this thing called the V card. And with the V card, this will be programmed to go to this right here, so you can tap phones and people can download all of your contact information. They'll be able to schedule calls with you or whatnot. And what I'm going to show you here and there at the end with AI, you'll see how this AI thing is going to be pretty neat when people click these cards and go to your digital business card right there. So it's kind of like a dot card, but guess what? You won't need to pay dot. Right? Like it's all going to be in one system where you can actually have full control of, what that thing looks like. So that'll be built out for you guys as well. And if you want to create any new funnels or websites, right, you just click here and we got a bunch of templates for you, depending on the niche business that you want to do. Find a niche, get the website template already built, and just hurry up and move fast, right? We're in a time that speed is of the essence. Blogs, where you could come here and do all of your blogs. For any forms or surveys, you could go ahead and do that right here. And that chat widget, that I was telling you about, you could control your chat widget right here for when that bubble pops up on your website on how to talk to them. Your contacts, again, can all be managed right there under contacts. Your calendars, this is where I said you don't have to technically utilize Gmail, but you could set your calendars up. So now you could just come here and look at this calendar and see exactly, what's being booked and what's being scheduled out or whatnot. So you don't have to worry about, connecting your teams and stuff to Gmail accounts. You would just have to remind yourself to put in your schedule to look at this calendar and understand what's going on about your day. You can also quickly click on appointments and you can see all the appointments that you got set up right there as well. Conversations is a pretty neat one right here. Conversations, this allows you to communicate with people that will DM you on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. When people email you, instead of going to another email system, you email them back right here. And the reason that we're emailing people back right here is so we can pay attention to the conversation that we've been having with them. We want to see everything that we've said to that person, as well as this will, again, help you out as a business owner if people are trying to file fraudulent claims. You can prove that you've been communicating with them, that they've gotten the emails of whatever it was that they were supposed to get, blah, 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 right? So all of that could be done right here through this conversations tab. And you could filter this to say, okay, well, I only want to talk to the people who are DMing me on Instagram and put that here, or maybe only the people who text my system or WhatsApp or Facebook. And you're in full control of, how you want to respond in your conversations. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is something special that, we're able to do inside of your automations. And let me actually go to my live account so you guys can see how we've built some of this stuff out. So where are we at? Oh, matter of fact, it's over in the chat bubble. I forgot we changed it up. So my chat bubble, remember, I've already set my chat bubble up. But what I said to do is instead, before I had it where you could potentially send a message in and then you got to wait for somebody on the team to contact you or whatnot. Well, what we've done here is if you come to your settings and you go to conversation AI. Now, it does cost, okay? I don't want to say that it doesn't cost, because in order to talk to OpenAI, ChatGPT, they've created a cost factor that can't really do anything about. But you come here to conversation AI, it's pennies on the dollar by the way, for what this thing can do. Now, you could choose what channels you want this to talk to you. Do you want it to respond automatically for Instagram, Facebook, SMS? I got it set up for the live chat widget, okay? And the text message of the chat widget, because usually people are messaging our system because they want to learn more about government contracting or how SB Money Flow or one of our tools can help them out. So you go here, put this on autopilot, and then you're going to come to bot training. And what this is you could put your website link here. So maybe you've already got your website built out, or you build your website on SB Money Flow. You'll put the link here. You'll put get data, and it will scrape your entire website to know everything about. But here's the beauty. I didn't just stop there. Look at one of the websites that I had it scrape. Yes, it scraped all my websites to learn about my business, but where is acquisition.gov? That's the FAR. So I programmed this to understand government contracting. So if people ask me pretty much basic government contracting things, like, you answer that for me. I don't want to answer this stuff. Like, I want to actually deal with the people who are ready to go. So I want you to do all of the talking until you get somebody to schedule a demo call if that's what they need, or they're ready to purchase. We'll direct them on with the purchase. And then this is where you guys are going to need me, because I got to help you guys out with this, or you can do it on your own by all means. But you come here and you do edit prompt. Now, I say it for appointment bookings. Don't you ever schedule an appointment booking. You send them the link so they can schedule their own appointments. But this prompt right here, you can see how much detail I got into my prompt. So I'm actually breaking it down, telling it who this bot is and exactly what it is that you should be doing. I'm also giving it the goal, and I'm giving it guidelines, telling it, hey, what you should and shouldn't respond to, what you should and shouldn't do. And you can add custom values in here. So if you guys see up here, we got the custom value of GovCon U. I'm telling it, remember I told you when you understand custom values, the average person would type all of these links in one by one. Well, I know that I may change a link or something one time. So instead of me needing to go to everywhere that I put that link at, because I put this custom value here, all I got to go inside of my SB Money Flow system, put a new link here, and it'll update wherever I got this location at. So I've talked to it. I've trained it up to know everything about me. As you can see, it's the word limit. I'm telling it, don't apologize for anything. Say I'm sorry, because I gave it examples of whatnot. So it's trained. And then we could just come over here and check it out. And say, like, hey, can I do government contracting as a vet that I was going to say drive trucks, but that's too easy. Does painting. Y'all see I can't spell correctly? Paint. Now, this will show you how the bot will operate. And again, I already have this plugged in to SB Money Flow. So if you go talk, this is who you guys are talking to. So it says, yes, government contracting is definitely an option for you as a vet who does painting. There's specific programs and benefits to veteran-owned businesses. If you're looking for guidance, our GovCon Cheat Codes University can provide resources and training. Yes, I'm interested. Can you tell me more? Right? This is probably how a person would be talking. But guess what? I don't even care how a person would be talking, because I've trained it to know. So here you go. A GovCon Cheat Codes University is designed to help veteran-owned businesses navigate government contracting. It offers step-by-step guides on bidding, winning contracts, tips for maximizing veteran-owned business benefits, networking opportunity with other veteran entrepreneurs. You could purchase it using the link right here. It gave the link. It could be game changing for your painting business. I like that. Right? Like I don't need to pay somebody to do this anymore. I'm saving your business tons of money. I'm helping you follow up with all of the individuals that you need to change your life. You turn this AI on and you just let it go to work. And then check this out. That's great. Who runs this program? Right? Now, mind you, it's just talking. AI. It's talking on how I trained it. Dr. Travis Davis, he has extensive experience in government contracting to help small business. Now check this out. Does he have a podcast I can listen to? Again, this eliminates me taking so much time talking to people on unnecessary things. Yes, Dr. Davis has a podcast where he shares insight of government contracting and strategies. You can find it on his site, travisknows.com. It's a great resource. What's the name of it? The podcast, I don't know why I'd put Daily Drip. It ain't the Daily Drip. It should be dollars to cents. Oh, I thought it was dollars to cents. And see, these are why you got to play around. Oh, you're right. The podcast is indeed called Dollars to Cents. Thanks for pointing that out. It's another great way. All right. Does he go live on YouTube? Now, yes, he goes live on YouTube. You can catch his live sessions for more. I'm just showing you guys how all of this stuff can be automated to your business. With AI here, you can literally train it to be one of your best assistants ever and have it do all of the work for you to drive that sale. Now, I'm really interested in SB Money Flow, right? Now, see, I just switched it over to a whole new subject. Here it goes. It's letting them know, great, you want to know more about SB Money Flow? Well, here's SB Money Flow. That's the price, and there's the link. Now, I need to program in there to sell so I could tell it, hey, we got a sale going on. Make sure you let them know the special offer that we got for the month of July. Again, I can program all of that out. Now, here's another beauty about it. Okay, I could say, because of the way I programmed it, based on veteran-owned business, what part of the FAR should I pay attention to? So it's telling you as a veteran-owned business, you need to pay attention to FAR 19, subpart 1914. It's covering what veteran-owned businesses are. Again, we're making our AI a whole lot smarter when it comes to this government contracting thing because I'm constantly talking to it and programming it for exactly how I operate when it comes to this government contracting space. So yeah, hopefully you guys are seeing and understanding the power of that, guys. That is the basic overview that I have for you guys of SB Money Flow and how it could automate your entire business. Hopefully I get you guys to join in. I'm looking forward to distributing these virtual business cards to everybody. I think these are going to be game changers right here when it comes to networking, following up with individuals, and most importantly, closing more deals. This is going to help you stand out. Not that it's, a card like Tap or anything, but it's going to help you stand out because we're going to be able to do way more than what Tap can do, right? Tap is just a business card, it gives you the information. We're going to start automating processes. I mean, you'll be able to take multiple cards if you want and have like a Tap card for affiliate information, a Tap card for networking, a Tap card for all types of crazy things that you would want because of all of the stuff that we can automate with SB Money Flow. And remember, this would just be a trigger. when somebody taps or clicks a button after they tap, we need X, Y, and Z to trigger after that. So again, I hope that y'all enjoyed this information. We are here live Tuesday through Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Make sure that you're following me over on Instagram at official Travis Davis so you can stay up to date with everything that we got going on. Make sure that you are staying right here on YouTube and hitting that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, so you can let other entrepreneurs and business owners know about what we got going on, and also help us out with our algorithm so we could continue to grow this channel. We have tons of valuable information sitting on YouTube, so by all means, go dig into our live videos and learn what you can. And last but not least, if you picked up anything from tonight, I need you to drop a money sign down there in the chat. Remember, I know we used to drop the fire signs, but everything's about the money, so why will we not drop the money emojis? So drop any money emoji down there in the chat if you picked up anything that we put down today, whether you're watching live or you will be watching on replay. I love you all. I appreciate you guys being a part of this community. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your week here, and I'll see all of you guys back here next week, Tuesday, on the Dollars to Cents podcast at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Talk with you.